But more schools, companies, and community spaces here in Singapore are setting up micro gardens to grow their own greens.
Some urban farms that help these groups get started say their clientele has jumped as much as 30%. CNA's Clara finds out how such local players are strengthening food resilience from the grassroots.
All these leafy greens weren't grown on a farm, but in a school corridor. What was previously underutilized space is now yielding fresh vegetables and herbs every 3 weeks. Bukit View Primary School in Singapore is one of several new clients for local urban farm service Grow Bricks. The entire cohort of primary 4 students, about 220 of them, will be taking turns to manage this edible green wall. They prepare the seedlings, transplant the vegetables, and finally harvest them.
I will hope to see more urban farms in our school, as this way we can have more plants and also we can eat them. And I hope we can next time make more of these plants around our school, so that it's also a very good source.
They're all guided by a team of so-called silver farmers. These are seniors from a nearby active aging centre, and 5 of them are assigned every week to help the students maintain the farm.
School holidays is always a tricky part in school gardens, which is why we are really, partnering with the seniors and even our parents. They can really help us with the school holidays.
Bukit View is the 4th MOE school working with Grow Bricks. The Urban Farming Service has set up more than 100 edible green walls across Singapore so far.
We've seen a good appetite over the last quarter, and we've actually increased our farming footprint by about 30% here in Singapore, also in Malaysia, and interestingly we've just closed off a pilot in the United States.
He adds that this aligns with the country's food resilience goals, starting from the ground up.
Singapore aims to produce 20% of the fibre we consume by 2035. That includes mushrooms, fruited vegetables and leafy greens like these. This replaces its previous goal of producing 30% of our nutritional needs by 2030.
Other industry players are also trying to decentralize food production by moving it into the heart of communities. Corridor Farmers has seen an increase in the number of requests for such gardens. Its clientele ranges from offices in the CBD to neighborhood spaces such as this one. This little farm in Chinatown works with students from the Singapore University of Social Sciences and St. Andrew's Autism Centre. The students help to water the crops and harvest them. The founder of Corridor Farmers admits that while community gardens will not feed Singapore on a large scale, it's still a crucial part of the nation's food resilience plan.
Firstly, it fosters the behavioral change. You also create awareness, and you also teach skills, life skill of growing your own food. So with that, you are able to cultivate a group of population that are very aware of what they are eating, and you get people who are truly informed and choose what they want to eat and likely support local produce.
For now, the fruits of their labour typically go to nearby restaurants or to the volunteers themselves. Their next project will be to set up a similar garden in a different neighbourhood by July. Clara, CNA, Singapore.